Przydałoby się podziękować Sebastianowi, nie? Ale I guess na początku do figa. Sebastian może poczekać. Witam.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes...
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox. It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Hello.
I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section, as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us.
That's bad.
Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive, Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
In the second, they were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
Co pan im powie?
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I
Oczywiście.
understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Obawiam się, że już nie mam. Sebastian gone. Finałowa runda, yeah! Lecimy.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Dlaczego? Chcesz pogadać z nimi na ten temat? O, witaj! Ty jeszcze żyjesz! On chyba idzie w tym samym kierunku, co ja. Czekaj chwilowo. Chodź, potrzymam się za łapki, tak? Dupa idzie gdzie indziej jednak, nieważne. Gdzie ty idziesz? Dobra, nieważne. Wiesz, przez most przechodzisz. Już kompletnie nie w moim kierunku, przykro mi. Nasze ścieżki muszą się rozejść. Hello! Zobacz, jak wysoko skacze. Na połowę twojej wysokości praktycznie. Witaj. Jak się dziś czujesz? Ta bida, taki what the fuck. No dobra, to może źle wyglądać trochę. Tylko troszkę przypaliłam tą mapę, spokojnie. It's fine. Hello? Jak ty... Jak ty tu dotarłeś?
Black doesn't see you.
Dlaczego? Już mnie widział. Co tam, panowie? Jak tam? Podzieliłbyś się jabłuszkiem, nie? Moja... Nie oddaję!
It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all.
Jest.
Ready for a shot at glory?
Oczywiście.
Certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Nie.
I'll go to know.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Dobra, ile? 3 Gryffindoru aż? Co się wydarzyło?
Act like a winner. Can freedom.
Can freedom.
There goes my wager.
Incendio. Stupefy.
Is that all you've got?
Leviosa. Accio. Incendio. Incendio.
A, troszkę za daleko. Cześć! O! To było bliskie. Zostanie obrażeń. Witaj. Łatwo z tobą. Jak się czujesz? Jak się klęczy? Miło? Tak przyjemnie? No, ja myślę. A tobie jak? Cześć. Dlaczego on tak stoi i nic nie robi? Ha, wiedziałam, nie zauważysz mnie. Ważne, że podążę za mą głową, ale szczegół.
Don't shy away now.
No, z ogniem go. Wsium! No. Dominacja pokazana.
What a victory! You've won the
Zero obrażeń. Dopiero się
That was
rozkręcam.
nothing. I'm just getting started.
Tak.
best duelists in the school weren't enough competition, then perhaps you should consider transferring to Durmstrang. Now, to the victor goes the prize!
Jaka?
So it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Co mi dałeś? Co mi dałeś? Dziękuję.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Well, rip. Jak się czujecie po przegranej, no?
Lost to a new student. I didn't see that coming.
Shame it's over. I was just getting started.
Obawiam się, że ty to nie.
The best duelist won, I suppose.
You can't be beat, can you?
Nie. Bardzo dobrze, że to zrozumiałeś.
Incendio. Leviosa.
Good one.
Incendio.
That's it.
No.
Incendio. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio.
To był lekki przestój, ale bardzo długa kombinacja.
Impressive wandwork. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Tylko
It
Manekin.
was only a training dummy.
True, but it's a difficult dummy. Believe me, I know. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again.
Nice.
Even though you won the tournament already, I'm glad to see you haven't stopped training. Stay sharp, my friend.
Wykonają przewroty. Dobra, dobra. Będziemy. Roll. Dodge. Dodżować. A na początku chyba zielarstwo. Witam przegranych. Siema! Mogę wyskoczyć z tego? Nie. O! Słuchajcie, O! O! Prawie! Prawie wypchnięta. Zobaczcie, prawie. Idę podpalić roślinki. Bąk! A! A! Jaki twardy, co jest? Trzeba te książki. Nie uda mi się.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village I've ever heard of.
Quite a few hamlets outside of Hogsmeade.
Dziękuję. Wziął! No. Tak się schodzi.
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here, you'll need these for today's
O!
a little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
Okej, teraz idzie słyszymy.
Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
O! Co jest za taka jakaś ogromna? Ten inny kolor ma.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
Szkoda, że nie mogliśmy nikogo ogłuszyć tym.
Now for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Okej.
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Jak mi słuch odebrało.
I nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Nie ma za co.
I should think Professor Garlick would be more careful with her mandrakes.
Przydałoby się. Zasiane.
Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Dear, and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other green.
Agresywne
It's just at the
roślinki,
end of
co
the
jest?
footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello.
Witaj.
Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these
Nie
stairs
mogę
will take us
uciec.
there. But your lead.
Dobrze, musimy go znieść
Nice
przez jakiś
work
czas.
in defense against the dark arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh, well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
You good?
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping
Kurczę, chciałam, żeby dokończył, co mówił. Nieważne.
Go on, grab a few of the... Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Masz.
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get there.
Jesus, agresywny bardzo.
Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the denoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
Jak się toczy jeszcze?
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Jasne, ale to tylko badeki.
Just because those cabbages will chomp on a dummy doesn't mean they do the same on, say, a goblin.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You
Co
can't
ty
be
mi
above
mówisz?
throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Atakuj go! Bierz go! Bierz go! Jest! Useless jednak.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
Co się stało? Rękę komuś ucięło?
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good,
It's fine.
as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Żeby nie obchodzą mnie rośliny.
Thank you, Professor. But looking after plants isn't all that thrilling to me.
I think you'll come to see that the fruit is well worth the labor. As we herbologists like to say, tend to your plants and they'll tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
Perfekt. Jednak kogoś ogłuszyliśmy. Zajęcia z eliksirów brzmią zabawnie. Chodźmy kogoś zatrujmy.
Professor Sharp's desk. I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Hello.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Point for Ravenclaw.
Nice.
Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld
Elf.
potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Ja nie będę potrzebować. Ja nie przyjmuję damage'a.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Oho.
I see
To nie wygląda za dobrze.
forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful.
I got this, spokojnie. Dam radę. Wyniucham wszystko, znajdę wszystko.
The first time round.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
A po co ci ta wiedza?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you.
Okay.
Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single vtuber feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
Nie wydaje mi się.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Vtuber feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
Niestety nie mogę przykryć.
I have enough to worry about collecting the ingredients he wants me to get. I'm afraid I can't help you.
I understand. I'll sort something else out.
Keep your potion station.
W sklepie Borgina i Burkesa dochodzi do zwiększonej aktywności poza zwyczajowymi godzinami pracy, szczególnie bardzo wczesnym rankiem, kiedy na tyły sklepu docierają podejrzane dostawy. W oparciu o posiadaną wiedzę na temat reputacji sklepu zwiększamy liczbę aurorów, jaka będzie obserwować ten przybytek. Wyznaczono ciebie do tego zadania. Nice. Tak wezmę.
Potion should not be that color, Miss Should you chop the Didney or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Gameplay. Fascynujące. Szkoda, że nie ma kolejnego po prostu quick time eventu akurat. Znaczy, nawet nie, to nie był quick time event, bo nie musiałeś być szybki, ale wiecie, o co mi chodzi.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
No widzę, świetny jesteś. Z tymi miksturami.
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again.
Łatwo. Uważyłam.
I brewed an Edorus potion as you asked, Professor.
Glad you managed to stay on task. Not every class is so eventful. I saw Mr. Weasley speaking with you earlier. He can be quite persuasive. Glad you managed to resist. You've done well today. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions
+1
master
przyjazny
quite yet.
nauczyciel.
In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. And you can keep that whooper feather.
Dlaczego nie?
This time. Will be all.
Zauważył. Kurczę. No ten, no. Co tam?
That was an interesting class.
Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. Well, for certain you'd have helped.
Dobrze, że nie miałam z tym nic wspólnego.
I'm glad I avoided trouble. Sharp certainly seemed upset with you.
His bark's worse than his bite. I think deep down he respects my artistic spirit. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise. Fewer explosions.
Coś ci nie wierzę.